this is the blue 2. White ball goes all the way up in the right-hand corner pocket. So Andy back at the table. Andy can be quite formidable. I've found that out firsthand several times. Kind of an unusual cueing action, but pretty consistent overall. As he shoots in the blue 2, stops the white ball. He's going for the 9. And almost makes it. But nothing doing there. Free ball comes down for Snooker. You got a 3-5-9, 3-4-5-9 situation here. Below the side pockets. And Paul fouls does not hit the blue 2. We do not play three consecutive fouls is not a loss of game under the Pattaya rules. Also, no golden breaks as well. If you pop the 9 on the break, it spots up. You're still at the table, still your inning, but it's not a game-winning shot off of the break-off as Andy shoots in the red 3.
Sunny and Herman, table 19. Sunny and Herman, table 19, please.
And he spins, ends up snookering himself behind the 9 ball there. So not an easy kick shot here. Cannot tell if he can get to the rail beneath the side pocket or if he's going to have to go 2 or possibly 3 rails. Yeah, he went 1 rail at it, and it does not disturb that 5 in any way whatsoever. So Paul just shooting, ball in hand, 5 balls left on the table. Paul is getting a 3-game head start. This is a race to 6. There is no ball spot in this match that I can see. So Paul needs 3, Andy needs 6. Paul with ball in hand on the orange 5. 8 balls also up table with the 5 ball down, but no position on the green 6. So Paul will go to the side rail, hits the 6. Watch out, white. Oh, in it goes. So Andy to return to the table. 4 balls left on the table. Good chance for him to open his account here. Six ball down on the brown 7. It does not hot the ball. I suspect he's been not getting a lot of table time. He's a businessman. Sometimes he doesn't get a chance to practice at all. But at his peak, he is quite dangerous. I've found out firsthand a couple times. Paul just can't stop scratching white ball down upper left. Andy to shoot. 2 balls left. Both balls are below the side pockets. Down on the black 8 ball. 8 ball down. Going to shoot in the side pocket on the left-hand side of the table. Most likely. Yeah, he's going to the side pocket. 9 ball down. Andy has 1.
Donut and Sid, table 17. Donut and Sid, table 17, please.
And while we're talking, I'd like to give a sincere get well wishes for Mark White. Mark White, world-renowned pool commentator, local Pattaya resident. I've been hearing his voice for a lot of years. And he is under the weather at the moment, so get well soon, buddy. We're all thinking about you. Done a lot for the pool community, the world at large, and here in Pattaya as well, so please get well soon. So Andy breaks off, Paul broke off, nothing felt. You've got a pretty good spread, but you got the 3 and a 5 tied up on the right hand side of the table, below the side pockets, about 2 diamonds up from the lower right hand corner pocket. The 1, the 2, the 7, and the 8 are all up table. The 6, 4, 9, 3, 5 are all down table. 9 is on the foot spot. But you got that pesky 3-5 situation you're going to have to deal with. But he's got a shot at the 1, but overcuts the ball, sends a white ball down table. Maybe he didn't want to mess with it. So Paul to shoot. All the balls are, all the colors are on the table. No pocket for the win. So he went for a back shot. And white ball comes around. Comes around not in its intended pocket, but this is 9 ball, not 10 ball, so that does count. Hit the low number ball first. After that, anything goes. If the 9 ball falls, you win the game. But you got to hit the lowest number ball first every single time playing the game of 9 ball. If you are new to the game. So Paul shooting at this blue 2 here. And pots the 4 off of the 2. White ball comes up. He's got an angle, but man, this is not easy. Try to pot this ball and go into this 3-5. So he shoots the 2, it does not fall, ends up near the brown 7. Kind of an off-angle combination possibility for Andy. I don't know if he's going to try to pot this ball or not, given the status of the 3-5. Andy down on the blue 2, plays a safety, taps the 2 to the rail, and nestles the white ball next to the brown 7, so he's got a dead snooker here. I don't know if he can even get at the rail to try to kick at this ball, but he's going to go off the right-hand side rail. And yeah, cannot avoid the 8, so the 8 ball and the 9 ball is moving, so ball in hand for Andy on the blue 2. All right, now what's the plan? What are you going to do with this 3-5 situation? I think he's going to try to go into these balls like that. Ooh, look at this. Taps the 3 and has a shot. Wow. Well done, sir. Well done. 6 balls left on the table, and now the table's opened up like a flower. But the 3 just will not fall. And he scratches in the middle of the left-hand side ball. So Paul returns to the table, sitting on a 3-game head start here. 6 balls left on the table. 3 balls lurking near the lower right. 3 ball down, white ball comes off the side rail.
Mark D and Mark T, table 18, please.
So,
Mark D and Mark T, table 18, please.
plays a kind of containing safety. Andy's 9 or 10 feet away from this orange 5 ball. And he's shooting off the end rail, the top rail. 5 ball down. 8 ball down. But the 6 is far, far away. No offensive shot on offer here. Most likely a double kiss if you try to bank the ball. Weighing his options here. So he's going at it. He's going to shoot it out. White ball off the right hand side. Just sort of leave him long. Maybe get him behind that 9. Wow. Nicely done. Yeah, Andy's got a lot of pool knowledge. He's got a very high pool IQ, so to speak. So Paul is snooker. Sure. He goes at it, and taps the 7. But the 7 almost fell in the upper left, but 6 ball still rolling down table. But 3 balls left on the table. Andy returns to the table. Just want to avoid that 9. No matter what you do, don't hit the 9. And he hit the 9, but he only shaved it, and he's in pretty good shape. Didn't hit it full, just sort of grazed that 9 ball, so got the white ball up table for that brown 7. Pretty good shape here. 2 balls left on the table. 7 ball down, straight in on the 9. 9 ball down. Andy has 2. Andy has regained his form. So, welcome everyone to S1 Pool Hall here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. This is week number 4 of a 16-week 9-ball handicap ranking series here at S1. Week number 4. Right now, the player on top of the leaderboard is Tang Mo. Saw her in the first round. This is round number 3 of the night. I think 3, maybe 4. Maybe number 4. Had a few short races early on. And we have Andy versus Paul. Andy goes to 6, Paul goes to 3. Andy has won the first 2 games in this match as he breaks off, makes 2 balls. But the 7 and the 9 are glued, frozen, playing kissy face, whatever you want to say. They are touching each other. 7 is on the racking template. 9 ball's in the center of the racking template, and Andy's got a straight-in shot here. One. Pots it, follows up. Nice shot. Good look at the blue too, but he's got to bring the white ball down table for that red 3 in between the first and second diamonds on the bottom rail, off maybe a finger or so. But watch out for those intervening balls. As he gets the rest, the mechanical bridge. Alright, Andy down on the blue 2, but he miscues, little twitch there.
Victor and Mark S, table 20. Victor and Mark S, table 20, please.
So that is a foul. He did not contact the lowest number ball on the table first or at all for that matter. So Paul to shoot the blue 2. He's going to bring the white ball down table for that red 3. Pots in the 1. However, taps the 7. Ends up snookered behind the 9. I think the white ball is actually on the template, on the racking template. So he's got to go to the side rail here, most likely. But the left side is kind of populated with that 7 and the 5, so not easy. He missed the 7 and the 5, but he also missed the 3 as the white ball falls in the lower right. So Andy to shoot. 5 balls left on the table. 8 balls up table, left hand side on the table. 9 balls on the foot spot. The 3, 5, 7 are also down the table. Three ball down. Five ball down. 5 ball comes up for position on the that brown 8 ball. And he slams the ball, screws back a little too far. Now he's going to have to do a bank or something. This ball is not cuttable. Possible bank, possible safety attempt. Andy down on 8. He does not use the glove. He don't need that stuff. Yeah, he just plays containing safety, sending the black ball to the center diamond and up a little bit to the right, leaving distance for Paul, maybe 7 feet away, 7.5 feet away, something like that. 2 balls left on the table and the white. He hits the 8, white ball comes around, ends up depositing itself in the left-hand side back. So Andy returns to the table with ball in hand, 2 balls left on the table. Good chance for Andy to even things up there and erase that 3-game head start. He's going to screw back. He's going to shoot this.
Table 24. Bar and on table 24, please.
Count on 8. He's going to screw back for the 9, which he does. Good, however, comma. Wanted to come straight back in. The white ball ended up coming back to the right and down. Ends up hitting the bottom cushion and taps the 9, so no shot on the 9. Possible bank, but it's awfully close to that 9, less than an inch away. Easy to foul the ball if you try to bank it. But there are several things you can do. You can go into the rail, into the 9. Or whatever you do, you got to drive a ball to the rail. Could be the white ball, could be the 9 ball.
Black B and JR, table 16. Black B and JR, table 16, please.
Down on the 9. He's still not sure what he wants to do here. He does not get a cushion, so he concedes the game.
You and Robert, table 22. You and Robert, table 22, please.
So Paul has 4. Paul to break. Yeah, tricky little shot down on the 9. He tried to just send the send the 9 ball to the side rail, but he kind of twitched a little bit on the follow through, so kind of a semi miscue there. And nothing hit a rail after contact, so that is a foul shot, resulting in a game win for Paul. So Paul needs 2. Andy needs 4. Paul to break. He is shooting behind the head string off the sleeve. Nothing falls except the white. And so the 9 ball's been moved off its usual perch on the foot spot. Now the 2 is where the 9 usually is. 1, 3, 8 is up table. 9 ball's in between the side pockets, up a little bit, right hand side of the table. The 2, 7, 5, 6, 4 are all down table. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. And he's going at the 9 here with ball in hand. Down on the 1, 9. 9 ball does not fall, but he took care of the white ball. Brought the white ball all the way up to the first diamond, right of center on the top diamond or top cushion there. And it leaves a 1-5 combination. Might be looks like it's lined up pretty good, but hard to get position on these afterwards. Yeah, he pots it in. And look at this. He has a look at the 1 here. So good shot on the combination. He pots the 1 ball in the lower right, but the white ball deposits itself in the lower left. So Andy returns to the table with ball in hand. Are we going to see an attempt to run these balls? Or, yeah, okay, he's going for the run out here. 7 balls left on the table. 2 ball down, screws back right hand, long rail for position on the red 3, lurking just above the side pocket there as he taps it in. There's white ball down, 5 balls left on the table. Pretty good position here, but though Andy is a tall man, he still requires the use of a rest from time to time. Didn't have to do a whole lot with the 4 ball. Shoot it in either of the right hand corner pocket, but he did a little thick, so don't think cut shot is on offer here on the green 6. Possibly, but it would be ultra thin, razor thin cut. More likely a bank is in the offing here. And he banks it all right, but rattles, ends up hanging in the jaws of the lower left-hand corner pocket. So Paul to return to the table. 4 balls left on the table. Six ball down, but watch out, white ball. Where you go? By 9, by 9. And he snookered himself, sent the white ball all the way up the table.
JK and Walt, table 25. JK and Walt, table 25, please.
And Paul does not get a clean hit on the 7. Didn't get a hit of any type. So Andy with ball in hand, 3 balls on the table. 8 and 9 are up table. The 7 is down table, left of center. All the balls are left of center. So decision time. Which pocket do you want to shoot it in? Shoot it in the upper left, the lower left, the right side, the right corner, or the upper right. Pretty much every pocket is available except for the middle side bag for this brown 7. So he opts to just shoot in the lower left-hand corner pocket for ideal position on this black 8 ball. 7 ball down, screws back for the 9 in the left-hand side pocket. And down on the 9. 9 ball down. Andy has 3. So Paul needs 2. Andy needs 3. I believe we have around 40 players or thereabouts for tonight's tournament. This is week 4 of the S1 9-ball handicap ranking series 2025 here at S1. Every Wednesday for the next 12 weeks following tonight. So get yourself down here to S1. Get signed up. You can sign up with Peter or Don, or you can sign up via the line group. As Andy breaks off, nothing falls, but got kind of an interesting layout of the balls down here. As Paul shoots a push-out shot, a free foul basically, challenge to Andy. But he accepts that challenge, pots the one in the upper right, no shot on the 3. Blocked by that brown 7. All the balls are below the side pockets. 9 is near the foot spot. 4 is near it. As he goes to the rail, look at this. And you see. I think he left a shot on the blue 2 for Paul. Not easy position on this red 3 here. As he tries to pot the two, but the two does not fall, did not cut that ball enough. But gets a snooker behind the 9 and the 4. Andy is going to go up table 3 cushions. 1, 2, 3. Down into the 2. Nicely done, Andy. What'd I tell you? This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. He's got pretty high pool IQ. That was not an easy kick. But no problem for him. So he's left Paul with hamper queuing over the 3 and the 4. Watch out, fouling these balls. We are playing fouling all balls here, so if you do disturb one of the object balls during your follow through or any other way, that is a foul. And your opponent gets ball in hand. But he hit it clean, So Andy returns to the table, shooting the 2. And I do not believe the 3 goes in the lower right, so he's going to have to kind of force his ball over. Which he does, but the 2 does not fall in. That's clean living right there. Clean living. Gets a return snooker. Gets a snooker on Paul. So Paul is going to have to go to the side rail. Watch out for that 8 ball. That's a big ball. He avoided both of them. Wow. Ball in hand for Andy. 7 balls left on the table. 9 balls sitting on the racking template. Going to follow forward for that red 3 like that. Pretty straight in, but screw back here for the 4 on the side, I believe. We're going to go forward for the 4 ball in the upper left.
Banu and Shiva, table 21. Banu and Shiva, table 21, please.
3 ball down. Cannot tell if the 4 passes the 6. He's bending down. And he is hesitating, so it does not appear the 4 ball passes that 6, but now he's down on it again. Went for the bank. The bank is down. Look at this. Nicely done. Nice recovery. So he's on the 5 ball. 5 balls left on the table. 7 is going to be a little pesky though. It's below the side pocket on the right hand side of the table. Cannot tell if it's available for the middle. If the 7 is available for the middle right hand side back. But first you got to get the 6 down. He's hamper queuing over this black 8 ball. No problem for him. 6 ball down. White ball comes down on the round. Back up for that brown 7, but pretty tight. I believe it does. You can pop this ball. But awkward angle, and he's shooting off the cushion as well. I believe he's going to go for safety here. But perhaps not. He went for something else. Nothing falls. 7 ball comes down. Look at this. 7 ball down. Hey, that's 9 ball for you. You want justice, you're going to have to do something else. Sometimes it can be a cruel game. Also an exhilarating game. So a 9 ball is the most exciting pool game there is, without question. Andy down on the black 8. He went for a cross bank in the upper left, but does not fall, but didn't leave nothing easy for Paul. 8 ball ends up slightly above the side pockets, maybe 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches away from the middle right-hand side bag off the cushion. Maybe a little more than the ball's width away, but it's not cuttable on the side. And the scratch looms large. but that does not bother him as he pots the upper right, but he has no shot on the 9. Not a reasonable shot anyway, but you got to do something here. Some players will just blast it. He went for something, but double kisses the 9, left a duck for Andy to even the score. 9 ball down, 4-4. Now we got a straight up race to 2 here. Paul to break off. Straight up race to 2 from this point forward here. And he's breaking from the slate bed behind the head string. Breaks off, makes a 3. Lower left. 2 ball comes near the middle left. Pretty close, real close to the knuckle. Hard to tell from this angle if the 2 does go. I think it does. But I can't tell for sure. But regardless, he's got to shoot this yellow 1 ball, possible combination or bank. He's going for a combination attempt here. He's lining up for it. The 1-2 combination. But did not even scare that 2 ball. So Andy returns to the table, but does not sell out, does not leave an easy shot here. So Andy looks like he is lining up a safety. Just try to send that 1 ball away from the white. Just get it away, get it down table just like that. Left the white ball. Good shot, Andy. Yeah, left the white ball up table, sent the 1 ball down table. Left him long. Maybe left a slice of the 1 for Paul. And he cuts it in. Wow. Okay. Well done. Long range clutch off for Paul. Like it was nothing. But the 2, I don't believe is available. He's about 2 ball widths away from it. He's looking just above the side pocket, left-hand side of the table. So he just goes for containing safety, just taps the 2, gets away from the side pocket, does not leave an offensive shot, does not get the snooker, but there's no pocket for the blue 2. The 5 prevents the 2 from going in the lower left. An unlikely combination attempt, but he's looking at it, he's eyeing it up. And he went for the combination, brought the white ball back. I think that was more of a safety than anything. But the 2 ball kicks up, and I don't think Paul has a pocket for this blue 2 either. Possible 2-9 perhaps. Got nothing else. But even the 9 is blocked by the 4. So let's see here. He got some things moving. 2-7-9 got moving, but left the white ball up table and snookered Andy behind that green 6. 6 and the 8 are up table. The 5, 9, 2, 7, 4 are down table. No clusters, but you have the 5 and the 6 pretty close to the left-hand long pushing. Andy tried to spin around that, but did not work out for him. So foul shot, ball in hand. Of course, in doing so, moves the 9 all the way to the right-hand long rail. Almost froze, maybe a finger, maybe a pinky away, maybe half a pinky from that right-hand rail. So we still got some work to do here. All to shoot with ball in hand. Pots the two, screws back. White ball almost scratches in the middle right side pocket. So he's still got a bank perhaps. He went for the cut, but overcut it to the point where he didn't contact the floor, so that's a foul. Andy with ball in hand, 5 balls left on the table. But he wants to get that right ball in between the 5 and the 6. And somehow avoid scratching in the side pocket at the same time. Andy down on the pink 4. White ball comes across under the 5. So no shot on the 5 other than a backwards bank perhaps. But he's going to bank it down table, send the white ball up table, use that 8 as a blocker. But goes a little far, so left an opening for Paul. 4 balls left on the table. Can't leave him tough. If you can't leave him tough, leave him long. Left him long. And Paul shoots at the orange ball, but it does not fall. Comes around, and down. For a nice little shot for Andy here, but he's going to be hampered over that 9 ball. Or close to it. Yeah, he's a little bit hampered here. But the natural position just to go forward for that green 6, which he does. Nice shot at it. Fairly close. And pretty much just stop your ball here. For a straight in shot on the 8 in the middle side back. Most likely. Any? Wow.
Cannot pay.
What happened? And, not easy. As he pots it and rolls forward. 4 to 9, close range. And he gets up. He's not going to rush this. Reset. 9 ball rattles in. Andy on the hill. Andy to break off. He's going to break off the left-hand side of the table. And off the cushion there, but the ball's whipped away from the cushion like a lot of players like to. There's no break box enforced here. Anywhere behind the head string as he breaks off and nothing falls but the white ball. The 1 ball is going up near the upper left. It does not fall. 3 balls up table, 6 balls down table. White ball on about a pinky away, half a pinky away from that long right hand side cushion. Long right. 1 ball down and the white ball does a dance and dies out near the upper left. So he's going to have to bank this through 2. Banks it 1 time, 2 times. But that does not fall, but left him distance and hampered queuing at the same time. Alright, Andy shooting, hampered queuing over that red 3 ball, so he doesn't try to do too much. Just leaves some separation. There's no place for the 2 to go. I think he may have even walked in behind the black 8 ball. So the 8 ball's all by its lonesome up table. All the other balls are down table. Paul goes at it but does not hit the blue 2, so foul. Ball in hand for Andy, sitting on the hills. 7 balls left on the table. 8 balls left on the table. 7 does not pass the 9 in the lower left. So he's going right at the 2-9 combination here. Shoots the 2 into the 9 ball, slightly overcut by the blue 2. So it remains on the table. Paul still has life. And he has a shot. I don't know. I can't tell if the 2 passes the 3 though, that lower left. But got a lot of blockers here. 5, 6, 9 type of deal. But he went for it, so must have won, I think. But didn't pot the ball. So Andy to return to the table. 2 and 3 are close. Might have to screw back a little. That, but he did not screw back enough. Spins it. Spun the heck out of it. But, so now he's got to shoot the 3. He's not. What's he doing there? I think he's going safety. But I was wrong. He pots the ball in the upper right. Nice shot, Andy. And he's got a good angle on the 4 to get on this range 5. 4 ball down. White ball comes up, grazes the green ball, but does not affect much. And 7 ball does now pass in a little right-hand corner pocket. So 5 balls left on the table. 5 ball down, screws back for the 6. This is the key shot right here, I'll tell you what. You can shoot it in either of the right-hand side corner pockets. He's going to shoot it, try to shoot it in the lower left, but did not quite get enough angle on that. So now he's got a backboard, ridiculously thin cut shot. He's looking at it. White ball is going to go. How many rails is the white ball going to go? 4, 5, 6. No guarantees where the white ball will end up, so he's not even going to try that. He's just going to try to put it behind that 9, but he actually double kissed that round 7. So Paul to return to the table. Good shot here to get to the hill. 3 balls left on the table. 7 ball down. He's got a cut shot on 8. Got to send it up to the upper left-hand corner pocket. Hopefully, just got to avoid that scratch. See you next time. Sorry, I got distracted there. So Indy he's in the pole position here in the catbird seat. 2 balls left on the table, and they're both near the pockets as the 8 ball falls. On the 9, Andy down on the 9. 9 ball down. Andy wins by a score line of 6-4. Back in a few minutes.